Hey, what's up guys? This is Theodore from Pozo Brain Productions. Welcome to another new video which is going to show you exactly how to handle your drums and how to give actually volume to your drums. So if you want a bang heading beat from now on, stick to this right after the intro. Let's go! I have opened up a session which is actually instrumental. I do not have the vocals here, but we're going to be handling the drums today. So stick with me really close. So what can we do actually when we have set the volumes for our drums and we are satisfied with it? Okay, we have done some processing, of course, some layering, and let's hear to the drums how they sound right now. Okay, we have also the 808 along with the drums, and let's start from here. Now, what can we do after we have set the levels? We want them how to be panned. As you see here, this is panned to the right, this is panned to the left, and some snares are panned to the center. Now it's time to actually give more volume. So there are two ways you can do this. First of all, if you have Ableton, you can do group tracks. So the group track is something like a bass track, but it's actually a lot more simple to do this here on Ableton. So focus, it is really simple. You just have to tap on the whole drums section. Okay, I'm clicking here, shift click, and basically right click, group tracks, and that's all. Okay, I'm deleting this because I don't need this right now. I have this here. So after we have done our group, now we are ready to focus on how to process this group. So there are two ways. We can actually have an effect here. As you see here, I have the glue compressor dragged and dropped from the audio effects. This is the first way, and the other way is to actually handle this as an auxiliary track. So what the auxiliary track is, the difference is that the auxiliary track will allow us to have something like a dry wet knob. Okay, so this means we're going to decide how much of the percentage of the drums is going to be sent to that auxiliary track so that we have the compressed drums and the dry drums mixed together as a dry wet. Now, the only thing that is different here is that this is going straight into the group and it is allowing the sound to be 100% for the effect or no effect. And this comes with a percentage also, but you have additional volume actually. That's why I'm going to use right now an auxiliary track, because I want to give additional volume to this. Let's cut this, Control X, and I'm going to send it to an auxiliary track, a new auxiliary track actually. Control Alt T to enter a new auxiliary track in Ableton. Rename this, and that's just it. So I'm going to be pasting here this glue compressor. In Ableton, it is really simple. Actually, it has another preset. If you go here to the arrow that says drums full parallel. So this is already set up to some settings, and I'm going to be dropping down the mega gain. I'm going to fix this later. So as we see here, we have some basic attack in order. This is a slowed down attack in order to not, to not hurt that picks from the kick and the snare, because a compressor is actually going to compress as long as you say to him when to start compressing. So this is actually the attack time. Okay, the attack time is saying to the compressor, okay, you're going to be delayed for so many milliseconds or even seconds to start compressing. And if you have a very short attack, a very quick attack, then this means this is going to the transients, which actually, as you say, we have more transients here, more peaks in volume, if you like. So we're going to hurt them basically if you have a very quick attack. So we don't want this to go away. That's why we're putting a very quick attack and a short release for the compressor to stop compressing, for the volumes to come right where they were, because the drum is usually a quick sound. It lasts for a little, so basically this is why the release is so short, and we can be even a little more, can go even here after we send this, of course, because right now we cannot hear any of the effect. Okay, as you saw, immediately the drums become a little more tighter, as you can notice, and this is something crazy actually, because if you are in the range of 0 and 5, then you're actually in the safe zone, so basically you can even reduce the range up to 5. Now that we have set actually the threshold also is what it says to the drums, you know when to start compressing. Okay, so if you are above this level, basically you can start compressing. So this is what the threshold is for, and the makeup gain is something that is going to be additionally after the compression. So I know right now that this video helped you see some things more closely when it comes to drums, when it comes to how to handle your drums, and when it comes to giving volume to your drums, which actually are maybe one of the best elements in the whole rap song. Now, if you think that you have been helped from this video, first of all, yeah, you can comment and like below, all that type of stuff, but you can do actually something more useful for your rap career, because this is why Posenberg Productions has come into existence. And I will post also a suggested video here onto the top of my screen to see what actually we are doing here. So that's what we want to do. That's what we want to do here in Posenberg Productions. We want to have more independent artists who can actually make it in the music industry using only their own skills. So if you think that you are that person and you want to evolve, no matter what level you are in, no matter if you are a beginner, if you don't know anything about mixing and mastering, or if you are in the intermediate or even in the advanced level, I want to propose you this. Get into the testimonials that I have onto the link in the description or in my bio link if you're seeing this from Instagram. Now, the next thing you need to do is watch the testimonials and see the transformation these people had in the testimonials. So, as long as you watch this, I want you to follow the step number 2, which is to schedule a free consultation session to talk about more. Any issue that you have, any problems that you have with your rap career, with making money, with recording, with mixing, with mastering, all that type of stuff, we are here to help you do this on your own and promote later your music to make even more money with this. So if you think that you are that type of person, go right now into the link. I want to say this here, that these calls aren't going to be forever available. So right now that this is offered to you, take the action, pull the trigger, and let's do this. So I'll see you live on the call in another video. Give a big smile to yourself. Bye.